This week we'll be joined on Campus TV by members of our basketball team who are recently back from competing in Limerick.
Our crew try their hand at free throwing.
We'll be joined by Clubs and Societies Officer Katrina Cassidy.
But first I'll be talking to Student Union President George Beattie.
That's all coming up on this week's Campus TV.
Our first guest this week is Student Union President George Beattie. George, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So George, what does the Student Union do and what's your role within it?
The Student Union is the main representative body for the students of IT Carlow. My role specifically as president is I'm the boss, so I look after the finances and make sure that everyone does their job.
And has the arrival of the new student services bill been beneficial to the Student Union?
Hugely, yeah. We've a new area over there now with pool tables and with more pool tables and better facilities, television and that. So it gives students a chance to get out of the library and come to a rec area that is away from kind of all the academically focused bits of the institution.
We also have some new sporting facilities as well.
Yeah, IT Carlow is second to none for the sporting facilities. We hold All-Irelands in all the All-Irelands in all the major sports, soccer, GAA and rugby, both in men's and women, and it's brilliant.
And Rag Week was a few weeks ago. We sometimes get a bit of bad press, you know, with the students clashing with the Gardaí. Was there any of that this year?
No, thankfully not. We did nothing this year. We put a huge focus this year on trying to inform students to respect the local community. And also, I sat on the JPC this year, which is the Joint Policing Committee. So we liaised very closely with the Town Council and with the Gardaí to ensure that everyone had a safe and happy Rag Week.
All right, and how do we do overall? Do we raise much money for charity?
Yeah, we did well. We raised €18,500, so we're quite happy.
And there seems to be a bit of talk now about Carlow and Waterford becoming a joint university. How will this be of benefit to Carlow? Because there seems to be a mixed opinion among the students.
You know, it'll be a huge benefit to the Institute and first of all to the local community and then also to the students here of IT Carlow. A technological university will still hold the ethos of an IT, so it'll still be primarily focused on level 6, 7 and 8 and also those courses that are more focused towards industry. However, there'll be more funding available for level 9s and 10s through the new scheme of the Technological University. And also with a university degree, it's more recognised internationally. So it'll be a great benefit to all the students and particularly as well the local community.
And finally, George, election is just around the corner. Will you be running for election again next year?
Yeah, myself, Carl and Ciara are hoping to run again for election and we're hoping to bring what we've learned last year and bring it forward and hopefully next year again we can do an even better job.
All right, well best of luck with everything for next year and thanks for coming in, George.
Thank you.
All right, earlier in the week we went out on campus and spoke to you about what you thought about Carlow and Waterford becoming a joint university.
Yeah, I definitely think they should become a joint university because it'd be really good for the region and all, and it'd be really beneficial. Like there'd be more people, more students moving and stuff, and more people living around, and it'd do a lot for the towns and all. So.
I don't think it's a good idea. I think a university is a different thing from an Institute of Technology. Now I know they're describing this as a technological university. What does that mean? So, no, I think Carlow should stay by itself and develop by itself.
Waterford's a lot bigger, so I'm not sure if it'll happen, Waterford and Carlow, but yeah, it'd be really cool.
No, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's actually quite a terrible idea because if you think about like funding is being cut for colleges, so if they turned Carlow and Waterford into one big college, then technically it would basically the funding would be pretty much cut for both colleges really because it's all being amalgamated into one, so the funding would be cut, so it's terrible.
As long as no one loses their jobs, it'll be a good idea. I mean, combining the best of both colleges can only improve the quality of the education that students get. So yeah, I think it's an excellent idea.
Well, some interesting opinions there. Carlow IT is renowned for its academic structure, in particular with the engineering school attracting thousands of students every year. But what is there to do on campus that can help our busy students be more active throughout the year?
Every week, the Clubs and Society Spotlight will focus in on the wide range of clubs and society available to you, the Carlow IT student. Today we're joined by Katrina Cassidy, who is Head over Clubs and Societies in IT Carlow. Katrina, very welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me today.
What does your role involve exactly, Katrina?
Well, basically, I'm the representative of clubs and societies on campus here. So if anyone wants to host an event or enter a competition, they can contact me and I'll help them to arrange it.
Well, Katrina, we heard recently about a number of intervarsities that the college took part in. How did they fare?
Yes, that's right. Actually, just last weekend we had two of our clubs taking part in their intervarsities, the handball club and the pool club. Now, the pool club didn't do so well, but we did have two of our handballers reaching the finals and taking home the runners-up prizes in their competitions in Cavan. So that was a great achievement for them.
That's great. So are all your clubs sports related, or do you have clubs that would be more suitable for people who are not so sporty?
Yeah, we have all levels of activities and interests in our clubs and societies here. You have the Law Society, the Film Appreciation Club, the Movie Making Club, the Engineering Society, and the Music Society. And there's always activities going on during the week on campus and off campus. For example, the Music Society actually hosts an open mic night every Tuesday in O'Loughlin's on Dublin Street, so that's good as well.
Oh, that's great. So is that every Tuesday?
Yeah, it's every Tuesday during term time, and everyone always raves about it, so yeah, it's a great night.
And Katrina, is there any special events that you can tell us about that are coming up that aren't too confidential at the moment?
Yes, we actually have next weekend, we're hosting Got to Dance at IT Carlow. It's a dance competition, obviously, and all levels are catered for. Everybody's welcome to enter. We've got hip hop, ballet, contemporary dance, all types of dance, and everybody's welcome.
That's great. So you don't need to be a dance expert or anything?
Not at all. You don't need to be like Ashley Banjo or someone like that from The Real Deal. But no, it's really great. Everyone's welcome. So I'd welcome you to come along. I'd
say there'll be plenty of left feet at that event.
There surely will. I can't wait to see what turns up in it. Oh, and actually, could I just mention as well, the Badminton InterVarsities, we're hosting them for the first time this year in April, and we're delighted that we're getting the chance to host them because we've pitched to host them over many years and we've eventually gotten the opportunity. We've got lots of competition obviously going on, but we also have activities at night time, which would include fancy dress nights, themed nights, table quizzes, and it's going to be a really good fun week. And actually we also have Chloe McGee coming down from Queen's University Jordanstown, and she's actually representing Ireland at the Olympics this year in badminton. So it's a really great honour to have her down at the competition in IT Carlow before she heads off.
And Katrina, I know a lot of us are out of pocket at the minute. Will there be a cost at the door, or will it be free for students?
Yes, well, for the dance event, it's just €5 at the door. That includes a free drink, and half of the proceeds are going to Self-Help Africa. And then for the badminton competition, you can go and watch all the matches for free. And again, there'll be a small cover charge for the nighttime events.
Well, that's great. So you're having a good time and you're helping a good cause.
Exactly, yeah, it's going to be great. We're really looking forward to hosting both the events.
Well, Katrina, I'll be definitely heading down. Thanks a million for coming into the show today, and hopefully the event runs smoothly for you, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. And I'll just say as well, if anyone does want to join a club or society, they can email me at katrina.cassidy@itcarlow.ie.
Coming up next in the show, we have a special guest in the studio with this week's Sports Link.
Okay, this week I'm joined in the studio by basketball coach Martin Conroy and team player Kevin Donoghue. Lads, you're very welcome to the show.
Thanks very much.
Lads, I heard recently that you were competing in the end of the year varsity in Limerick. How did you get on at that?
Yeah, we had a pretty good weekend. The guys reached the Division 2 men's final and unfortunately lost out to Cork IT in the final. The ladies, they got beaten in a relegation playoff against Royal College of Surgeons on Saturday evening. So it was mixed fortunes, but a very good weekend.
And was it just the basketball varsity, or was there any other teams involved?
Yeah, it's a basketball tournament. It's a high-level basketball tournament. There's 66 games in total, with 37 teams competing, and both Division 1, Division 2 levels. So it's some of the best basketball that's in this country at the moment, so it's pretty good, you know. And
did you have a lot of supporters from the college or further afield at the event?
Yeah, we had a couple of the past pupils would always come along and watch us play and support us, and when the lads are playing the girls, would support them, and when the girls are playing, you know, vice versa, the lads would support them. So it's all good, you know. I mean, we're kind of a big family here when we have our basketball tournaments.
And I hear you're involved in leagues, is it, at the minute?
Yeah, and the guys were in Men's Division 1, have been Men's Division 1 for the last 2 years. They're going to be Division 1 varsities next year, which is a first for us. The ladies reached the Division 2 ladies final this year, and again lost to Cork IT, so don't want to see them anytime soon again, you know.
Be looking to get your own back next year?
Big time.
Well, good luck with that. And Kevin, it must have been great representing the college at the end of the year varsity.
Yeah, it's like the highest level of basketball in the country, so it's a great honour to be involved in it.
And you're studying here in the IT, is it?
Yeah, second year now in business management.
So you've a couple of years left yet, is it?
Yeah, I have two years left as well.
And will you continue playing basketball for the college, or?
Yeah, hopefully anyway. Next year, as I said, it'll be first year in the A-level varsity, so that's a nice challenge to look forward to next year.
Well, my researchers told me that you won a very prestigious award recently, All-Stars. Could you explain what that is?
Yeah, it's in the varsities they give out 5 awards for each level, so they pick one player for each position. So there was 12 teams in the B League, so they picked me as one of the players. So.
Well, lads, thanks a million for coming in, and good luck in the future.
Thanks very much.
Well, this week some of our crew members decided to try their hand at free throwing. Let's see how they got on.
You look on our camera.
Kevin Harris, say that.
Chris Whelan, BT operator.
Ryan Dooley, camera operator. Eddie Dolan, director. Dan Powell, clone manager.
Well done, Dane. You did us proud.
Thank you, Dave.
Even though you said everybody else were losers.
They are.
Well, this week we're joined by TV and media student Dawn Leaton-Bulger, who is one of the 30 lovely girls on TV3's Take Me Out Ireland. Dawn, you're very welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Dawn, you've had a few exciting weeks on Take Me Out. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. I really liked the show anyway, and I got to meet some great people, had a lot of fun. It was a dream come true to go on it.
And what made you go on the show? What was your driving force behind going on the show?
Well, I was supposed to go on it last year, but I had done another show for RTE called One Night Stand, which was another dating show. And the email came in and I said, what the hell, I may as well. I'd nothing to lose, a bit of fun, a good confidence builder to get me out there, get me a bit of exposure, and might meet a man.
And what happened to your fella from the previous show?
We just drifted apart. It seemed like a match made in heaven with the same birthdays and everything. But no, we just drifted apart.
Do you think some of the girls were quite harsh with the guys that came out?
The guys gave as good as they got. A lot of it was edited out, but they did get a lot of stick on the internet about it afterwards. And I call them my Take Me Out family. We meet up, we go to parties, and a lot of them guys have hooked up with the girls now, so they obviously didn't take it to heart.
And I believe you got a little bit of stick over one comment you made about a flailing goat or something.
Yeah, there was one guy that came out and he ran out and he was flaying his legs around like my little orphan goat, and I meant it in a good way, the best possible way, but a lot of people got onto the internet and called me a lot of names.
So, animal yard lovers, I suppose.
Yeah, they don't like men or goats.
And do people recognise you from the show?
A lot of people do. It's been great. I've got a lot of phone calls about being on different things now. I go into Pennies, I get free coffee now, and I get some free clothes too, so it's great.
And plenty of men too.
A few.
Did you enjoy working with Ray Foley?
Yeah, he's great. He's great to have a bit of banter with. If any of the girls were uncomfortable on camera, he made them feel comfortable. His dressing room was just down from mine, so I got to say hello to him every morning.
Well, you got a date on the show, which you seem fairly happy with. Are you two still seeing each other now?
He lives in Cork, I live in Carlow, and with the recession and everything else, petrol's expensive. We got on great. We're still friends, we still chat, we still talk. He likes racing, I like racing, so we have that in common. But I'm actually seeing one of the other guys from the show now, so we'll see how that goes.
We're actually seeing at the just a few minutes ago there, a VT of a scene that made its way onto Republic Telly of were you referred to as a randy Cocker Spaniel or something like that?
Possessed by a horny Cocker Spaniel, yes. But it's all in good taste. I mean, I was happy to get a date. I was having a bit of fun, and there's no such thing as bad publicity, and I love Republic Telly, so I was happy to get on the show.
Well, your next debut will be on TG Carlow in August for a reality show where you are trained to become a jockey in 6 weeks. Can you tell us anything about it?
Well, my mum and dad were both jockeys, and my first love has always been horses, and my second love is television. So it seemed to be the perfect match made together, and I put down my name from what I heard back. There was 300 people went for it. I was one of the 20 that went forward. Katie Wald, she's a fantastic lady jockey. She was third in the Grand National last week, so she was an inspiration to me. But blood, sweat, tears and drama, romance were all in it, and that was just me.
And how was it different from Take Me Out or the other dating programme you'd done previously?
It was completely different, mind and body-wise. I had actually done that show for Tina G before I'd done Take Me Out, and it was just, I could not believe how much different it was. Fitness levels, we went for 2 weeks, we went to a boot camp with Barry Geraghty's father, and he put us through our paces as well, and it was hard, it was tough, but you'll see it all in August.
So just as physical as Take Me Out?
A good bit more physical.
Well, Dawn, thanks a million for coming in with us to see us today, and good luck with your future projects.
Thank you.
Well, that's all we have time for now. Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in next week where we'll be joined in the studio with the soccer team for the Sports Link.
And voice star Pat Byrne also.
Bye.
Bye.